Good morning. It is 9:58 a.m. on Sunday, August 1st, 2021. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. I ended up staying up way later than I really meant to. We had a fun session of Dungeons and Dragons last night. We're almost at the end of our Rime of the Frost Maiden campaign. I don't think we'll finish next week, but for probably the week after that is my guess, just depending on how certain things break. But yeah, it's intense. It's fun. It's definitely, the party's doing some serious, dangerous stuff, but so far they are meeting every challenge. It's going well. They just got to raid Demi Lich's stash, and next time they're going to try to sanctify his lair in order to prevent him from regenerating, as you do. But then after that session, I was also just kind of up thinking about a variety of things, none of which were especially like bad or worrisome necessarily, but definitely kept me from going to sleep until probably like, oh, yikes, until 1 a.m. That was the alarm that I set for myself in case I didn't wake up by now. I forgot I had done that. But uh, yeah, so anyway, yeah, I was up late. Some of the things I was thinking about, one is that I signed up to play a campaign of the new Avatar Legends tabletop role playing game from Magpie Games. They do this program where you can, it is paid, but you like buy a ticket to play in a game run by one of their DMs or game masters in this case. And so this is a tabletop game based on like Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, and so I signed up to play a campaign which will be 4 sessions, continuing the same story each week. They were also doing lots of one shots and a few other like two-parters, and I'm excited for that. So that's later today, and then for the next 3 weeks after that, after today as well. And then Mike and I are going to finally record our Richard Donner episode of Watching 100 Movies this evening. But I was also thinking about how I believe it's time for me to go ahead and start car shopping. Um, just my car is currently running okay, but it's starting to have issue with the air conditioning again that it gets periodically, and I just don't want to deal with it again. And I'd been thinking it was maybe time anyway, and so I'm seriously thinking about getting it like a hybrid of some kind. Um, so some of the things that I've seen have suggested like a 2017 Prius or the 2015 like Camry hybrid, I think. So I might be starting there, but I think the time has come for me to actually just do it. Like, because my existing car, it's a 2001. I got it in like 2005, somewhere in that range, and I've had it since then. It's been paid off for a long time, and so it's been nice not having a car payment. But at the same time, I have also periodically had to put a couple of $1,000s into repairs for it over the years. Over the years, certainly more than a couple $1,000s. But yeah, it's time. I think not because it's like not, it's not because it's especially bad right now. Although I'd be really irritated if the air conditioning stopped working again, which it seems like is happening. Um, but it's just time. Some quality of life improvements. It's not as nice as it could be inside, although I'm not super picky about that. But I would like to be able to use my stereo again instead of right now. It's got a tape deck that doesn't work, and so I basically, if I want to listen to my own music, I have to just like use the iPhone speakers or something like that, which works. But it would be nice to be able to actually use the nicer speakers. And something that's going to be a little bit more predictable and reliable than this one has been, because it's given me a couple of scares, like a few weeks back when I got stuck on the on ramp to the turnpike, or when my mom and I went up to Acadia and we came back and it was like giving issues there. And I'm ready for something new. And so we'll see how that goes. I haven't had to buy a car in a long time, but yeah, I think it'll work out. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.